My name is Micah Green, and I'm the CEO and founder of Maidbot, a robotics company on a mission to revolutionize the hospitality industry. Who here's watched The Jetsons before? Well, I have too, and I was inspired by the technology after working as a room attendant and speaking with industry experts. We all agreed that there are many issues facing the industry, specifically around cleaning. The first problem is that housekeeping is the highest variable cost at every hotel you look at. Wages and costs continue to go up, while revenues stay fairly steady. The second problem is that room attendants have the highest rate of injury in the entire service sector. Over 65,000 are injured in the US alone annually. And the third problem is that cleaning is inconsistent. Guests say that cleanliness is the #1 most important factor in a hotel, yet 55% go on to complain that their room is dirty. Well, I'm really excited to show you Maidbot's first solution to all these problems. I want you to meet Rosie. Rosie is designed to clean the floors of bedrooms as well as public spaces, like ballrooms, lobbies, and hallways. Maidbot transforms this traditional serial process into a parallel process, saving about 5 minutes per room. By implementing Rosie, hotels can see time savings of up to 20% in the rooms and up to 100% in public areas. And by increasing consistency, hotels will see happier guests that complain less. Aside from the actual cleaning, Rosie collects actionable data, things that will help with scheduling and budgeting, as well as better understanding guest behavior within a room, like where the luggage is and how many pieces people are bringing. We're exploring a lease model right now based on the feedback we've received from these hotel companies. If we were to have a worldwide hotel takeover, Maidbot would achieve annual recurring revenues of over $10 billion. And that explodes once we get into markets like airports, malls, universities, hospitals, and other areas outside of the hotel space. So everyone asks, how is Rosie different than a Roomba? Well, I spoke with a hotel owner who bought 30 Roombas, and he said within a couple weeks, the batteries melted and the standard of cleanliness was not met. Rosie's designed based on completely different assumptions, meaning it's much more efficient, powerful, and durable than anything out there today. Right now, we're ramping up for pilot programs with some of the world's largest hotel companies, and we're actually accepting pre-orders now. So if anyone's interested, please let me know. I personally have started multiple companies and went to the hotel school at Cornell, which helped me gain a deep understanding of the industry. We stole our CTO from Georgia Tech, where he was a professor teaching autonomous vehicle design. He's worked for organizations like NASA, SpaceX, and Lockheed Martin. We have a full-time team of 8, 2 part-timers, and 3 summer interns. We also have a group of amazing advisors. One is the vice chairman of AHNLA, and another is the president of the world's largest industrial cleaning company. We're seeking this $5,000 prize to help fund the production of these pilot robots. Thank you all so much for your time, this opportunity, and I'm happy to answer any questions the judges have. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Questions?
So, I mean, you've compared yourself to Roomba. What makes you better than Roomba, Samsung, LG, anybody else that's in the robotic cleaning space today? And how are you going to, your model of saving money, so are the robots opening up their own doors? You still got somebody that's going to go in, open the door, assume the robot cleans the room, comes back out, goes through and hits the next one. How are you doing scheduling and that kind of thing?
Yeah, so each room attendant has a robot, so it's more like augmentation and assisting the room attendants than actually like replacing them. And really, in terms of how are we different, so good question. Really it comes down to, like I said, the power, the efficiency, and the durability. So the batteries are a huge issue. So we're designing this to be used 20 to 30 times a day, at least, for a 2-year lifetime. And then the other side is that the Roomba was designed as a sweeper robot, actually, and they use about 10 watts of suction. We're using 220 watts of suction. We're on par, if not better, based on our studies, than the Windsor sensor vacuums and the other vacuums that are out there today. And we use 20% of the power. So we provide that same cleanliness as well as providing the time savings too, because the Roombas are randomized and we're really designing this to save time. It has to work within 5 to 10 minutes because they'll be cleaning the bathrooms while this is running around. So really designing it based on the assumptions in hospitality in the hotel operations side.
How long does it last on one charge?
Each robot comes with 3 battery packs, and one battery pack will last about 8 rooms. And so that will hopefully last the whole day, assuming they do over 20 rooms. And we're exploring different, but the version we're using today is the same batteries used in Teslas for long-term use.
So
Yes.
with it being augmentation of the room attendance effort, have you encountered any hotels with unions?
Yeah, definitely. So really our approach right now is proving it out in non-unionized markets. So markets like Dallas, Atlanta, Denver, and then we can prove that time savings, prove the efficiency to have as little friction as possible, and then we can enter the huge markets like Las Vegas that are more unionized. But once we prove it, what we've heard is that those hotels are really willing to try it, assuming that we get through those hurdles in these the markets that are not unionized.
Once deployed, you're not going to be able to get rid of a room attendant. So the question is really making. Could you
Increasing
talk about
efficiency, yeah.
a pre-robot room attendants world to a post? Like how much time is spent in a room? What are they still doing? What are they not doing anymore?
Yeah, definitely. So what we found on average, it's 12 to 15 rooms is how many they tackle in one shift. So approximately 30 minutes per room is what we've seen. And really based on our studies, because you have to unravel the cord, plug everything in, vacuum, and then move to the next room, we could save an average of 4 to 5 minutes, but really anywhere from the range of 3 to 7 minutes, depending. So really the room attendant could do anywhere from 3 to 5 more rooms per day. So it's increasing efficiency for those housekeepers.
Have you thought about situations where there's room credit limits and unions and how this interacts with that?
Yeah, so really the best place to start again is these non-unionized markets. But one of our kind of pitches aside, because unions are going to be a little nervous about a robot like this, is the fact that the number 2 cause of injuries is from vacuuming. So if we're able to eliminate that task entirely, there's a value add to the unions and to the room attendants there.
So if injury is one of the things you're solving for, I notice that's very dark. Is the final product going to be bright so the room attendant doesn't trip over it or step on it?
Yeah, so actually in the hardware side, we can definitely make it different colors, and we are exploring brands wanted to test some of their colors. But really on the software side, what we can do is recognize movement and recognize people and understand that and move out of the way. So we have the auditory that it is a vacuum, so you'll hear it, but also it can move out of the way to avoid that. And in public spaces, we're exploring adding something up top so that you can actually see it more visually than looking down. You have something that's more face-to-face.
All right, that's time. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much.
Good job.